The Los Angeles Coliseum, once home to the Olympic Games and many of the most memorable moments in sports, and also home to the USC Trojans, who are prepared to fight on once again today. There's just something about the nightcap. After a day of wall-to-wall football, it just seems this is when chaos ensues. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the 5th-ranked team in the land, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David.
Bon, en direct de UFC. L'event, on nous commencer. On nous voit ça, nous café. On nous voit.
And the Canes will put total leather and will get started. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone.
Yo, pété monsieur, man.
Across the 20 to the 21 and not quite what he would have picked up.
No. Excusez.
First down here for the offense. He'll start this drive firing. Snares it outside. It's Hill.
Good coverage. Good coverage.
A very productive play. There's always that issue of conference pride, keeping up, of proving your worth on this stage, and the ACC loves to get a chance at the SEC to do just that.
And these kids grow up in the same area. And you don't think the ACC teams hear all the time? SEC, about the dominance, the draft picks, all the stuff that goes with it. It definitely adds some of that fire. It makes you want to beat them more. I love these big-time games.
Yeah, they really do, David. And I think this is one of those games where if you're the ACC team and your players in that locker room, you've had this game circled all off-season. This game is your opportunity to prove, not just to your conference, not just to the SEC, but to everybody in college football, just how good you are as a team and how good your conference is.
They're trying to get to it. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And the Trojans line up to put it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll try to feel the button, see if he can give his offense better field position. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
5 yards, that's good.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Got it set up on the outside. Still on his feet at the 45. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings it back.
Ok, il est chaud, il est froid.
You can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch.
C'est drôle, ils sont drôles.
I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get
Ils sont fucking drôles.
The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. They'll go to the ground. Good pickup on that play.
2nd fois.
Job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They go to the ground. Not a lot of room down here. He's able to pick up 2. It's down at the 12.
Who's running the ball? Running the ball.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. They'll lead the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. On 4th down, going to the air. They got him. It's a sack.
Fuck! Calais! J'aurais dû courir. Tabarnak!
And I tell you what, you see this a lot. 4th down, I'm putting pressure on the quarterback.
Calais! J'ai foiré.
They have no answer. Nice job being aggressive on a big 4th down.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book.
Oh,
We've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
Going to the running game.
Holding now, holding. Holding. Still in 50 ou second and... Ah, shit, let's go. T'en vas en 3 et 15. Fuck it. T'en vas en 3. Okay, let's go.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And he is snowed under.
Let's go. Let's go.
The Trojans send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets it away from his own end zone. Here's a return from midfield. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together.
Ah! C'est moi! That's me! Callis! That's me! Fais chier, man!
After a good return on the interception.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can...
Yeah, that's me, oui, c'est moi, c'est moi, c'est moi, c'est moi, c'est moi, c'est moi. Fuck.
They'll break up this drive from the 30-yard line. Wide receiver shows motion. Touch pass on the run. Across the 45. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
It's so hard for a defense to have to stop plays like that because it really forces you to play with great eyes.
Ça va dû courir. Ça va dû courir.
He's going to run a route, if he's going to block, or if he has the football. That time, he was able to outflank the defense and hurt them to get that first down.
Quick shovel pass. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible. And sometimes it doesn't work in the running game, but I can throw it to them. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out of it.
Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. Best uniforms in the sport, and a play is made befitting of those threads.
Well, this is not the format to have a debate back and forth. Not the best uniform in sports, but definitely always a lot of flash and sizzle with USC offenses.
Looking to go up top on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Hills. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. They love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They're going to throw it again. Unleashes to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. Coming after it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
3rd and goal where you separate the wheat from the chaff. To the ground with the back. And the defense wrestles him to the ground.
Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too, and you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got a play you've practiced all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
4th and goal from the 2. Can they finish this drive? He's looking to throw. Complete out of the backfield. Touchdown, Southern Cal! Then they strike first.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Michigan State pulled one out today on a day they clearly did not have their best. And that's a testament to those players there in East Lansing. That winning gene, I really believe it's a thing. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But, boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 after the 29.
Nice run there on 1st down. You know, this is a running back that gets better as the game goes on. So they're going to want to make sure they keep feeding him the football, let him get lathered up.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position. He can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well. But this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. The snap sets up the throw. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. The Hurricanes will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He's got great speed. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You've put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. And they've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
He wants to throw here on 2nd down. Got his man downfield. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Trojans used to be known for student body right, and they can still do that. But with quarterbacks like this, you want to put it up.
Yeah, I think they hung that up years ago when they started to find, you know, big, strong quarterbacks that can throw the ball all over the yard. So I like the student body right, student body left. But that's a little old school for me. First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it.
And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Trojans.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one, too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. To the air on first down. They'll run the screen. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
He's got the back in the middle. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
They'll throw it on first down. Pocket starts to collapse. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
This pass rush is serious, man. When you watch them on film, they do a nice job in the back end, taking away all the throws downfield. He's trying to get to his check down, but that pressure gets to him, and the hit forced the incomplete.
Dumps it off in the flat. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
Bells and whistles have got to be going off in this quarterback's head. It's third and long, so you know you're expecting pressure. You got to know where your hot routes are. You got to be able to read the coverage and make sure you get this football out of your hands quickly to not take a sack or worse, turn the football.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Getting some heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on third down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. Fourth down, baby.
Despite failing earlier on fourth down, they will try again here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on fourth down.
You know, offensively in that situation, fourth down, you're throwing fourth, everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
Trying to find his man on first down. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. He couldn't make the connection on first down. Now here on second. He's looking to throw. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp.
Listen, I know DBs don't catch the ball real well, but to be a defensive back, it's one of the hardest positions in football. You got to stay with these big, fast wide receivers and then try to go track the football and make a play. Great job making a play for his team.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. And the Trojans decide to punt it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of what...
Unloads it downfield. Oh, picked off. Trying to take it back. He's inside the 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, USC. And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. They'll go right back to him. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Trojans will kick it off to start the second half. Oh, he's going to take a chance and bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to...
And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. Touchdown, Trojans! How about that D coming up with a play like that? The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, and he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play off. I show you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You've got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Leaves it with the back. He maybe gets a yard. They'll mark him at the 29.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long.
Yeah. Cut this week. Sammy now, man.
From the gun, wants to pass. Grabs it in the middle. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this.
Ah, mais il était trop loin là par le que.
Some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Moi, j'ai juste besoin de touchdown. I just need. Je suis sorti de mon game plan. Je sais pas ça que je voulais faire. Ouais, ça. Je voulais contrôler le running game, mais j'ai pas fait ça. Ah, 9, man.
Especially on first down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
And the Canes are moving quickly down the field.
Oh, hier, j'ai battu un gars dans le Madden, c'est enragé. Ah ouais, parce que c'est quelqu'un qui parle beaucoup de caca, là. Mais avec Joe, là, c'est un de mes boys, là, qui joue au foot. Ah, l'autre ligne de NCAA, c'est dead, hein? Ou quoi? L'autre ligne de NCAA, c'est... Ah, les gars sont plus sous ça, ils n'ont pas le temps. Mais toi, c'est pour ça que j'aime cette ligne-là. C'est quand même pas peu en avance, whatever, là. Ouais. T'es pas sérieux? Non, non. Tu as ralenti, ouais. En plus, il va toujours quoi? Ça... Ouais. C'est what, ça? L'affaire que c'est le fait que genre j'ai enregistré la game là. T'as bail dans la play action. Le fait que j'ai regardé là, j'ai regardé c'est où ce que j'ai foiré là, c'est comme fuck. On est dans la même non, ouais. Toi t'es rank 5 toi. Ouais, t'es exact, ouais, mais il a pas gagné l'année passée, ça. C'est qui a gagné en fait, quoi? Je m'en rappelle même plus. LSU? C'est qui, non? They come the tempo. Ok, c'est ça qu'on doit faire. Man.
That has got to be demoralizing if you're on defense because they just
Pourquoi j'ai pas joué comme ça, man?
right
Fuck.
up the middle, down your throats, and they gashed you.
They'll run it on first and goal. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Miami.
Ah, pourquoi ça me monte ça? Je m'en fous de ça.
Blocking up front created the open lane and the running back followed it beautifully.
Mais attends, mais toi, t'arrives pas. Mais au moins, t'as fait les playoffs, là. J'ai pas fait les playoffs à cause d'une game, j'ai chose de fois, mais genre, j'ai pas envoyé. Là, ça m'a comme enlevé du bail, là. C'est comme, ça m'a fait chier. Parce que la game, c'était une game de division. J'ai dû perdre la game de division. J'ai fait exprès de perdre la game. Ah, je suis énervé, man. Aujourd'hui, genre, si c'est première offense, tu laisses le bénéfice du doubt, là, comme... C'est la première fois que ça m'arrivait. Non, parce que j'avais joué remote, mais l'affaire, ça bat. J'ai pas chaud. J'étais à l'école, là. J'ai pas comme si j'ai pris mon sel comme... Tu comprends? C'est là j'ai juste eu la... Ah, j'étais énervé, man. Non. Si je peux marquer un autre genre sur toi, je suis bon, mais j'ai pas, je suis là, c'est du football de rattrapage. Jet. J'école, fuck. Go. Pendant 5 minutes, c'est tough, là. Tu perds 28 à 7, c'est tough. Pourquoi t'as attaqué le bloqueur? Pourquoi il a attaqué le bloqueur, man? Fuck. Oh my God. J'ai appelé le but au bon moment. Pour de vrai, j'aimerais ça rejouer contre top, là. Hein? Ah ouais. Non, c'est la pression est venue au bon moment. Oh, il a pancake. Oh, qu'est-ce qu'il a fait? T'as vu ça, yo? Ah! T'as pancake, mon gars? Mais yo, fucking shit, man. Calice. T'as pancake, mon gars? Fuck. Oh my God. Over.
A new set of downs after the completion.
Qui?
Looking to throw it again. Trying to burn this defensive back.
Ok, c'est mon linebacker avec ton... C'est quoi ton... T'as vu le match-up? Calice, fuck. Good, c'est bon. Good, c'est bon. J'en suis resté dingue. Je dis ça, s'il a pas vu ça, je dis t'es enragé, man. Tu penses que ça va start? Qui? Ah ouais.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling.
Kenny Pickett, ouais.
Just simply, we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
Handoff to the lone back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. They want to throw it. They're bringing heat.
Aïe.
Rush is effective, and they
Fuck.
tackle him at the 19.
On doit aller, on doit aller, on doit aller.
It's been that kind of day for this offense. They've had so many struggles, and at this point in the fourth quarter, you're trailing by a ton of points. The defense knows you're throwing it, and they're pinning their ears back, and they're getting after it. You saw it on that sack there.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Oh, son accusé est pas bon, man. Calice. Ah, tabarnak, man.
They go for it, and you get the big stop. You set your offense up. You've turned the momentum. This defense should be feeling really good about themselves.
They're testing the right side here. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and short.
Really nice awareness by that guy, too, because it looked as though his momentum might carry him out of bounds, might stop the clock, but he knew to get down. He was fighting to make sure he fell down in the field of play, and as a result, the clock keeps ticking.
And the Trojans will keep this drive going.
Yeah, you start day one training camp your base runs. You need a few yards, you run these plays. You need a first down, you run these plays. You rep them over and over and over again. They're not sexy, they're not pretty, but in the end, they're effective, and they get you that new set of downs when you need them.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
And down here near the goal line, you've got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring him.
So you know the defense...
Tout a foiré quand le premier job, genre, j'ai comme ça m'énervé, je voulais pas. J'ai vraiment foiré. Ça a changé comment la game.
Line of scrimmage still at the 4. We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Let's see what the offense dials up on 3rd and goal.
Okay, good run.
Another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Some grass. I get grass. 41-7. Merci pour la branlette. Fuck. Là, j'ai pas avoir une fuse de 500.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Je pense pas que j'ai d'autres users, je pense trop ça.
He's going to try to return it. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
Ouais, j'ai hâte correct s'il gagne tous mes autres games. Là. Ah, but you know what? You never know, man. C'est l'affaire, you never know.
This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week for the rest of this season so we don't let one bad game turn into 2.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't...
Oh, il a échappé. Il a échappé.
They just need to turn the page and get ready for
Oh, well.
get this day over.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down.
Dans ton équipe?
They'll throw again after the incompletion.
Oh, une autre balle qui a échappé. Colin, hein?
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong.
Everything's going wrong. Yeah, it's one of those days. T'as raison, man.
Haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film that people aren't going to like. Hopefully you can learn from it.
Ah, on pote, là. Je pas.
Put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the
Courir bolan, pas besoin, you know, humiliation, parce que si on bat humiliation et puis on se retourne en appeleur et payback is a bitch.
Fourth down, and the punt team sent it the other way. On the move, it's Hill. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return.
I have to run the ball. That's what I need to do. Je dois courir la balle. Je cours la balle, ça ouvre mon...
The offense will just take a knee.
En plus, genre j'ai comme du côté gauche là, je gagne 3 stars. Parce que je voulais... Ouais, c'est ça. J'ai dit genre bouger des gars, genre comme pour que ça soit, tu sais. Même bien 3 stars.
Now on second down.
Disons, moi, mais courir côté gauche et côté droite. Même si j'aime ça, genre balancer, même si genre
Take a knee as they keep
mes gars sont... Moi, j'arrête le live là.